So KB is to be disqualified. Guys, whoa, Ashley has been vindicated. Well, guys, before I talk about all of these, I didn't really want to talk about this since morning because I don't even know where to start from. I'm like, is this not karma? Now, do you guys see where Bonnie B and Ashley were actually coming from? People are just centering on, oh, grape, grape apologists. Oh, rap, apologists. Oh, la 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 la. People were just centering on that while forgetting the main issue. This was exactly why they felt if this has happened to you, so why would you be so. Imagine, I'm not even talking about what Nate said. I'm going to come to that. I'm not even talking about Sweet's own. Now, BK. So imagine you doing that and BK will forcefully, then tomorrow you term it as. So this was exactly where these people were coming from. And some people saw the need to term them as, oh, you were being this, you were being that. That is why sometimes when things happen, stanship make people um think one-sided. Stanship make people not to sit down, think, analyze situations. I'm not trying to justify Bunny B's action, or am I trying to say Ashley did well by calling her that? After all, both of them never said it to her. They never used it to mock her. It was like, okay, Ashley was talking with Sweet Gulliver and Bunny B with her friends. Was it not because we, the viewers, saw it? If not, she never knew. And this might still be the same situation outside. Imagine people in their homes talking about her, or even colleagues talk about her in private. Would she hear? She would not hear. So it's not because it's on our screens. Whatever they say is on our screen. What of the ones that probably when they were discussing we didn't get to see? Because you can't tell me we are seeing everything happening. Because if the camera is facing the kitchen, some people might be in the room. So guys, this whole KB and Ness situation, in fact, today when I when I saw it, I was like shocked because I felt Net and KB were a thing, and there has been lots and lots of narrative pushed out there that probably Net has seen that she's got fans, people voted for her, or maybe she thought KB was huge, big on the outside, but do you guys think that is the situation? Like in this particular case, I'll have to give you guys my take, then I'll go to the social space because a lot is being said, like a whole lot is happening on the social space, so that you people won't come and say it's me. Just let's be neutral. Whoever it is you are supporting, listening to me, just let's be neutral. Now, if you've done something to somebody and they draw your attention to it and say, please, babe, I don't like this, why don't you stop at that? It may be that KB is someone who is, if you look at her, you can see that she's really a kind of a jovial person and she plays a lot. Yeah, that's what I've noticed about her. She plays a lot. If I yesterday, Ashley was the one making her hair, was it doing what? I can't remember what she was doing. She plays a lot and it's like she is this kind of person that she forgives easily too and don't hold on to grudge. And maybe she's the type that trusts people a lot. Like once she calls you your friend, she'll just solely trust you. But that playing in knots would or might actually get her into trouble because you've been there twice. So I think you should try as much as you can to avoid any occasion that might repeat such. And that was why what Ashley said the day the mental health experts came and they were like trying to, oh, why did you say that? He said, hurt people, hurt people. Because you've been through this, you actually do it to another person. But that's not what I'm trying to say that she's trying to do. But I think she's really a very playful person and a touchy person. But it didn't really sit well with whoever it is that she's dealing with. Now, do I want to say that Nate is slicky? I don't know how many of you watched Savage and this other girl, Bunny Bees, all those quick responses they normally do with the host. And they had mentioned that she is the sneaky one, she is this, she is that. Do you think Nate is low key playing the game? Or Nate is just trying to use KB, or she doesn't really like KB like that, or you think, because I don't think so, because one time they were having this conversation and she said she that just because she is not straight doesn't mean that any female she sees she will no. Of course, even if she's the other side, she has to be attracted to you before she can come to you, which is a normal thing. You can't say okay because you are straight, so anybody that passes, no, you still have got your taste. So that was exactly what she said. So probably she's not really, apart from when she mentioned that it's Ashley, I don't think there's any other person. Now, guys, there has been a whole lot. In fact, the one that really scattered the whole tea was when BK said BK has, told Ned he is not even comfortable and he didn't like the way that thing happened. In fact, people were like, oh, Nate, not until BK said his. And some people were like, okay, why is the tea all quiet? Why are you not tagging Women for Change? Why are you not tagging BCCSA? Why this? Why that? And I feel God has just vindicated Ashley, because last week it was something else. It was like, oh, she has done the worst thing on earth. The way people were dragging it as if she went to her, she was just calling her, hey, you are this. No, nobody said it to her face. She was not depressed. She was not seen crying. She was not seen locked up in a room crying and all. No, such thing never happened. It was something that was said behind. But because the viewers said, oh, but the way some people made it look like you actually she was being confrontational or telling the person, hey, there is this that made, there are things you say to people and you make them do things that they didn't plan to do, because there's a way you mock someone and it might make them to do something that is not really very okay. But such never happened because she was not even aware of it. Now that this thing is happened, people have diverse opinion. People have a lot to say. So guys, I'm going to go to the social space seriously because I want us to join in other people's conversation. Let us see exactly what people are saying. Now, somebody has said, um, I remember how I was crying last week on this app when this app was doing Ashley. I couldn't even defend. I don't want to say it all. I couldn't even defend. You all cancelled her, remember? Look at God, and yes, I'm a grape. La la la. Net is going to be KB's downfall, by the way. Now this person has said it, and another person replied and said, KB forces herself on, okay, and you blaming Nate for it. Like people are blaming Nate. Nate is sneaky. Nate is not KB's friend, and all of that. And this other person said, um um I'm standing Ashley, Ned, Sweet Gulliver, and KB. I will help them, but also call out their wrongs too. Stanship is not CULT. That is very, very good. I don't think KB was serious. She was probably playing and fooling around. Also, I don't think she has made strong connections in that house, because if BK NetSuite were her friends, they would see it just as a friend fooling around. But the way this person is saying it is kind of like you're trying to like sugarcoat it. I mentioned it earlier that I think she's somebody that plays a lot, but because you've already giving out a very sensitive information out there, that's the more reason for you to be very careful. You may term it like it's just like somebody saying things jokingly to you. You are joking, but the recipient is going to take it very seriously. You were actually joking, but the recipient is taking it seriously. Just like when Ashley and Machine, you see, it was in the heat of altercation. They were just saying things. It may not be serious, but people took it serious. When Ashley was talking to Sigulova, she was laughing at this girl. It's joke, but people took it very seriously. So how come this one? I think KB should also learn. By the time she comes out and watch something, she should learn. If you have been through something, nobody's saying hide in your shell, but be very careful especially when it has to do with things relating to that. You have to be very careful. And I could say this is exactly the exact reason these people are complaining. Especially, you see BK come out say, sweet say, because they don't want that tag tomorrow. They don't want, you have said it. So anybody, when you come out and you like try to, give someone yourself and all of that, guys, what do you expect? They are going to run away because nobody want that tag. Nobody wants you to turn it around and said this is this. So I guess why that is why you see them still say it out now, not tomorrow. Is going to be a negative narrative pushed out, because if BK had it, even if they've all been laughing playing together, but they need to say it because you said you've been done blah 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 twice, and now you're going to this person and you want this person to keep quiet. Person will have to own up and say, look at what this person did to me. I'm very uncomfortable. Deep within that person, they have their reasons. So not tomorrow, it will now be changed that, oh, they were trying to do this. So I guess that is the reason a whole lot of them are saying it out, because no matter how close you think you're with someone, everybody is using his or her head. Yes, because this is a show. People need to be very careful, and they've seen what happened. People getting strike, being punished. The other one got evicted, even though people felt it was part of the disqualification, you guys, and all of that. So anybody you come around and you're trying to do one of those things, they are going to like cry out and say, please, I'm very uncomfortable with this, because they don't want any kind of tag on their name. Now the response is here. Someone said, so we can also say Ashley was not serious. Okay, as if I actually saw this, I had seen it before saying what I was saying. Because if you tell me like, oh, she was joking, then every other person was joking. um we can say Ashley was insensitive with her remark or comments. This is what most men did, and now they are in. Now you turn to what you judge. Even Ashley didn't mean to say those things. She was triggered and got angry. Okay, the issue at hand is being someone's friend doesn't mean you anyhow. If you don't like it, is harassment. If it was BK who did, I just you would still be feeling like he was. Okay. Should we say Ashley and Bonnie were not serious? Why are you making excuses for your fave? Exactly. No means no, though, no matter if you're playing or not. No means no, though, no matter if you're playing or what. This is what somebody has to say. The fact is BK is not okay about being inappropriately, you know, and we won't validate the way he feels about the whole thing. I've just said it. BK is a guy. Now, he is not daft. I think he's a very intelligent young man. With everything, all the narrative being pushed in the house, with everything going on, he has to voice out so that tomorrow he won't be like, oh, you did this or you didn't do that. They know, but if you change the yellow purple fans, they drag the matter. BK just said to Nate he's not even close to KB, and they've never even with each other for her to do what she did. So he doesn't understand how she came to the conclusion of doing what she did. Can you guys see? Like, guys, honestly, this is another person's reaction. Now, another person said, I'm a neutral, and I think Nate is a lovely girl. If she gains fans because of this, then well done to her. All I'm saying is people shouldn't be hypocrites, KB fans included, and the general public. What you people we are actually talking about, trying to drag Ashley and Bonnie is exactly what is happening now. Can you guys see clearly exactly wherever Bonnie B is now? She'll be like, okay, did you guys see the point I was trying to make? Did you guys see the points I was trying to make? And everybody termed it, oh, you are this, oh, you are this, as if they told it to her face. It's a different thing. It was a gossip because the viewers are watching. If it was just normal thing, the person can deny it and say, I never said such a thing. But because it's on screen, what of the ones they are saying outside? Do you know the ones your colleagues are saying? Do you know the ones your neighbors are saying? No. But nobody said, if they had said it to your face, you're this or that, that got you, made you not to sleep at night, or got you the pre. I don't want to mention it fully here. Yeah, that's when we'll start saying, this is actually BULLY. But then, guys, no, because this one I said no, it's not going to come from me. I don't want to put my really opinion here. I don't want to put out everything. Not be like you're biased. I want to like join in other people's conversation so that we can treat this thing. Okay. This one said BK is justified to feel that way about the KB situation. However, Nate and KB's other friends should have diffused this by explaining she was wrong, but likely meant no harm and advised her privately to apologize. Instead, they spread the narrative. Of course, you're in Biggie's house is a game. Now, so people are saying BK himself have been better with Nate. Don't forget they are acting like siblings. Sunday, Ashley was for saying we need to understand. I'll leave this here. By the way, KB also guys is a lot. That's why Nate was pissed with KB today, but y'all made it look like it's because of the HOH votes. Okay, because of the whole BK stuff. BK must tell KB that he didn't like what she did. Clearly, she isn't aware of how BK felt. The fact that both him and Ned complain about the same thing is weird, and the fact that none of them spoke to KB instead of going around recruiting haters. Okay, people are trying to justify. KB forcefully wanted to BK yesterday at the is protecting her, and to even think that Nate was dragged for speaking at Awa. I don't understand why Nate was somehow to KB today. Guys, is a lot. If you want to really go by all of these things, is a whole lot. But I think even if KB is playing or is joking, just fooling around, she should try and be very, very careful because she puts her story out there. Eyes are watching, people are watching how you behave, how you do things. So you putting that such a sensitive story out there and you are now moving this way, what do you think people will say? Then when they come to talk, you term them one vague word all in the name of words? No, guys, no. Seriously, I'm saying Ashley has been vindicated. Swings has complained about her, then it was Nate complaining about her, and now this story about BK. KB was busy in the diary talking about how she needs in the house, even asking Big Brother about wow, like it does not make sense. I said something, I said, if you've been there, let's assume you've been speaking to people or you really want to educate people, or kind of like create awareness. Let's say you moved to a high school. You can't be moved to a high school dressed in a certain way. Or imagine one of the students from the high school seeing you someday doing one of the like, was it not this person that said this happened to her? Why is she? So I think they need to apologize to Ashley and Bonnie because they didn't do anything wrong at all. Forget it. Let's just tell ourselves the truth. They never came to her face and say, look, you're this. They never called it to her face. Probably you say, oh, they did this to her and she ran away crying and, locked up herself in a room and crying all day. No, so it never happened. It was behind and they were having it as a conversation with their friends and they mentioned it. Why? Because they feel if you've mentioned this kind of thing, the way you're carrying yourself doesn't really show that such a thing happened, because you should kind of be a little more reserved. And people tell me, oh, you're this, but look at what is happening. So, me, guys, that's my own take. And you have heard people's reaction. KB need to really, really sit up. She needs to brace up and stop some of these things because people are watching you, people are drawing their conclusions. I'm not going to condemn anybody. They all have their good side. She looks like a very lovable person, but I think with what she has put out there, she really needs to do better in that direction so that she will not make people start looking at her like this never happened, or probably you put yourself in the situation that made it happen. All right, guys, share your thoughts in the comments. Be civil about it, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.